Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akimat on the Four Corners, teaching in truth and sincerity. This is Stasha Rakwama. I'm here with the brother
Rock, Shalom.
Coming at you with a quick lesson. Lord's will is edifying unto the hopeful elect. I'm just going to touch in on a couple things. Where does your fear lie? Because in the times that we're coming in, your fear needs to be on point towards Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and not fearing the things of this modern day society, because it's vain and of nothing of worth. Okay, so the fear of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai is the beginning of wisdom, as we all know through the scriptures, that the Most High has given unto us. But just to touch on the things of this world, Baba Kushai, could you pull me that Second Esdras, chapter 15?
Mm-hmm.
You can start at verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the point's in verse 16.
I had an opener.
Baba Kushai. Nah, you call it a while.
1 Peter 1:17.
It
says, "And if ye call on the Father, who with out of respect of persons judges according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear. For as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold from your vain conversation received from your fathers, but with the precious blood of Hamashiach, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot."
With that being said, we cannot be in a fearful state here in Babylon the Great. Loosely paraphrasing, we can't be in a lackadaisical type mind as well, to have fear of this society. But Baba Kushai, you can break it down as well.
Yep, just like you're saying. The fear of Esau, the fear of man is really the last thing we got to be concerned about. Because ultimately when we enter into this truth, we've entered into a covenant.
Yeah, a pact.
A pact. And that pact was solidified by the blood of our Lord Yahushua. So this is a very serious matter. And again, like the brother said, we're examining where your fear is, right? Our fear should be in a certain place, and that is primarily with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Fuck everything else.
Exactly.
You got. I'm gonna start at 14.
Baba Kushai, you start at 14.
This is 2 Esdras 15 and 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein."
See, woe, death, destruction unto this world. You already know it's about to go away, but continue.
It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands."
And Yahweh Shem Yahushai has made us watchmen, right? We are supposed to sit and watch, the tribulation to come. All right, and this tribulation is going to come upon these 2/3. Esau. Well, first and foremost, Esau. 2/3. These other nations. All right, and as we're watching, their kingdom fall. We are watching all hell break loose on them. They thought that they were in a safe predicament, but Yahweh Shem Yahushai has literally put them in the ultimate trick bag. All right, but Baba Kushai.
2 Esdras 15 and 15, it says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands."
So right now, that's transpiring, on the low end tip, but it's about to be, a master. It's about to get real crucial out here. They're trying to put up laws, to stop the stay of violence. But Yahweh Shemi Shai isn't coming back, to allow their kingdom to flourish. He's coming back to,
Can I get something for you?
Baba Kushai.
Matthew 10:34. It says, you got it. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Mm-hmm.
I came not to send peace, but a sword."
And that's Yahweh Shemi Shai. Yahweh Shemi Shai did not come to send peace upon this modern day society. All right, this modern day society has to get out the way for the kingdom of heaven to be set up. Okay, and so that sword, is Yahweh Shemi Shai bringing death upon this land. But also the death angel is already going to be getting busy, inside of the land. All right, because it is evil. But if you got a precept,
there's a little bit more on that. Because it goes right into what you're about to go back into in 2 Kings 15.
Come.
Matthew 10:35, it says, "For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household."
So that means that Yahweh Shemi Shai is coming to set division upon even the minute scale of a household. Mm-hmm. Because if a household is in chaos, a city is in chaos. If a city is in chaos, a country is in chaos. Yeah. All right? And Yahweh Shemi Shai wants to see this play through.
Yeah. But that makes me think about the precept that Azenwach quotes often, where it talks about a realm fighting against another realm.
Oh, that's
Sirach 16?
No, it's Second Esdras 13 and 31.
Kind of, we don't got to pull it, but I just want to highlight the point that you made. It's going to be on a big scale, on a global scale. We see the division, right? On a national scale with America, we see. But even like the scriptures are saying, even down to your own household.
Yeah. And it said, in one man shall be at variance with his own household.
That's probably
because the man in this society is nothing of worth. All right, but not to get off task, but
you're on it.
The man of this society is really nothing of worth to his household. All right, but they need him for protection and for stability. But you got it.
This is 2 Esdras chapter 15 and verse 16. I'm sorry, I'm reading verse 15 again. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. Mm-hmm. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power."
So they're not going to regard the judges. They're not going to regard the police officers. All right, because they're not going to be able to protect them in that day. All hell's about to break loose. So where does your fear lie? Where are you going to, acquire power, mental fortitude to get through the said perils? All right.
Yeah. Can I get a definition real quick?
Baba Kushai.
Because basically what that verse 16 is describing, like you're going into, is anarchy.
Yep.
Pure, unadulterated chaos.
Yeah. All hell
in these streets.
Fire it off.
This is the definition of that word, anarchy. It says, a state of disorder due to absence or non-recognition of authority or other controlling systems.
And that's what's already popping off in Chicago. Mm-hmm. That's what's popping off in New York due to the so-called immigration crisis.
Right.
And that's being scattered throughout all the courses of America, or Babylon the Great. So holy hell, more is to come. Yahweh Shemi Shai has set this up to emasculate it, to make it bigger.
Man, that's heavy. That's heavy because that Matthew 10 that we just read, right? And we know that prophecies, they take place over the course of time.
Yep.
The Lord will plant a seed and
then
it'll grow.
It'll grow.
So what we're reading here in 2 Esdras 15, like what the brother's breaking down, that's the maturation. That's what all this is leading to. There's gonna come a point where
Anarchy.
all this animosity, all this, variance on the internet, and it's like not to overspeak. It's all gonna blossom into the fulfillment of what we're reading right here.
Because all this is through the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and if you don't have the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai, and you are still, lackadaisically minded in the fear of Esau, Edom, you're going to lose. All right, Yahweh Shem Shai has set up a protection for those that fear him. All right, but for those that don't, Baba Kushai, could you pull that Second Ezra's 9 starting 11? Because it's a special thing to fear Yahweh Shem Shai. Everybody don't have it. All right, but those that do is going to overcome.
Yep.
All right.
This is Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 11. It says, "And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it."
See, those that loathed Yahweh Shem Shai's law, but yet kept the things of Esau, Edom, they still despised Yahweh Shem Shai. You can continue.
Yeah. Verse 12, it says, "The same must know it after death by pain."
So they're going to know the will, strength, and power of Yahweh Shem Shai after they go through that judgment, death by pain. Okay? And that's, Kohaloim Yahweh Shem Shai, because that's dividing the tares from the wheat. That's separating, those that fear and those that, have no admiration at all. All right, but you can continue.
Back to 15.
No, actually, Baba Kushan, pull that Matthew 10 and 28.
Come on.
Oh no, Jeremiah 5 and 22.
Jeremiah 5 and 22. Yeah.
And then we're gonna jump to Matthew.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 22. It says, "For my people is foolish, and they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge."
And that's the nation, or that's 2/3 of the nation of Israel right there. They don't know the will, strength, and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. They don't know that their power has already set up a position of defense for them. All right, they are still going off Esau, Edom. They're still going off of what Esau can do for them, instead of what Yahweh Shem Shai has already blessed them with. But
you want me to keep going on this?
I mean,
you want to go to Matthew?
Baba Kushai, Matthew 10 and 28, I believe.
Okay. This is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body." Mind if I read up a verse?
Baba Kushai.
Matthew 10 and 27, it says, "What I tell thee in darkness, that speak ye in light. And what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul."
So proclaim this openly. All right, proclaim this, from the rooftops. And it says, "Fear not them that can destroy the body, but fear him that can destroy." Continue, Baba Shah.
Matthew 10 and 28 again. It says, "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell."
So fear him that can destroy your body and your spirit in hell. Hell is a condition, right? A condition, where you serve out your judgment. All right, and we're in hell right now. So Yahweh Shem Shai can destroy your body and your spirit in this place. If you do said things that are against His will. aka taking the MOTB. You know, he gonna burn your ass up. But
is there any more you want to get on?
I think it's 2 Timothy 1:7.
Okay.
And then after that, I have nothing else.
Okay. This is 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. And it reads, it says, "For Yahweh Shem Yahushua hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind."
So Yahweh Shem Yahushua didn't give us the spirit of fear. Fear was just a byproduct, you know, a byproduct of the hellish condition that we're in, you know, and he gave us the power of love, you know, was the love of him, the love of his spirit, all right, and the joy of being in his presence, all right. So with that fear that Esau is literally throwing on you to be utterly afraid, that's how he gains power. All right, we can't have that fear of Esau, Edom. We have to have the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is coming from a place of love. But hey, that's all I got. Lord's willing, edifying into the hopeful elect. I pray you brothers was edified. Hey, shalom and shalom.
Shalom.